is honorable is a challenge that has faced many great heroes.
She is so beautiful.
Handsome.
Forget it, Phaeton. Girls like Delona only fall in love with rich boys like Lexicus.
If only I could race. Perhaps then I could win her heart. Father, can I borrow the sun chariot at night when the sun is down?
This is a chariot forged by the gods, Phaeton. I am sorry. It's just too big a risk.
I can beat you in a race, Lexicus.
With what? That contraption?
Meet me at Falling Rock just before dawn. Shh, easy.
Phaeton had to make a choice between right and wrong. And on that choice hung the fate of the world.
Whoa! Phaeton, please come back!
Whoa!
Every year, the bravest young men took part in great races, driving their fathers' chariots, hoping to prove themselves as warriors.
Delona! See you at the finish line!
You are so lucky that he has chosen you. I would be lucky indeed if my heart were for sale. We shall see who wins it.
She is so beautiful.
Forget it, Phaeton. Girls like Delona only fall in love with rich boys like Lexicus.
I think this is yours.
Thank you.
It is no trouble at all for a lady.
I don't think we have met.
My name is Phaeton.
Which chariot is yours, Phaeton?
My chariot is being repaired. I will have to miss this race.
Come, Delona, the race is about to begin.
If only I could race. Perhaps then I could win her heart.
Where is a poor boy like you going to get a chariot? Especially one that could beat Lexicus.
Let the race begin!
Excitement was high for this great contest, but not just on an earthly plane. For high on Mount Olympus, the gods were watching too.
This is fine nectar, Dionysus.
A splash of rain, a kiss of sunlight, and a good omen from Demeter, goddess of the harvest. That is my secret.
So, Dionysus, you are always mingling in the affairs of mortals. Who do you think will win this race?
Antarius, without a doubt. He has the best horses.
Well, perhaps. But I think it is the driver that makes the difference, not the horses. Lexicus has the greater will to win. I'd wager 100 thunderbolts on it. What do you say, Ares? Play along, Ares. That rascal Dionysus has cheated us before. We will teach him a lesson about gambling.
I agree with Zeus. Any fool can see Lexicus is the better rider. Why, I'll wager my golden war shield on it.
I will wager all the sunken treasure in the seas that Lexicus will win.
So, Dionysus, what will you put up?
I will wager all of my orchards that Antarius will win.
Done!
reins with that blade!
He won the race. Come, Dionysus. You owe us your orchards.
But he cheated!
Pay up, Dionysus.
You must break this habit of gambling, Dionysus. It will be the ruin of you. To the finest nectar on Mount Olympus.
This is not over yet.
Delona! Come ride with me on my victory lap and share in my triumph. After all, no one else has a chariot that compares to mine. Certainly not Phaeton.
His chariot is being repaired.
Repaired? Ha! He has no chariot. His father is too poor to buy him one. If he even has a father.
How could Phaeton tell them that his father was the sun god Helios?
You must hold the reins tightly. Use your weight to keep the chariot balanced. The slightest movement in the wrong direction can throw off the arc of the sun. Are you listening, Phaeton?
Yes, Father.
Then listen well. Fly too close, and the fields will burn. Too far, and the crops will fail to grow.
Yes, Father.
What is it, son? You have been very quiet today.
Father, can I borrow the sun chariot at night when the sun is down so I can race against the other boys?
This is a chariot forged by the gods, Phaeton. It is hard enough for me to handle. If I lost control of the horses and they sped off, the days would go by too fast. Or, if they ran the wrong way, why, time itself would go backwards. I am sorry, Phaeton. It's just too big a risk.
I look like a fool having nothing to race.
You have nothing to prove, Phaeton.
It's a good sword. Easily worth those 2 old rusty plow wheels.
Why, that's Phaeton. The mortal son of Helios. And Helios has a very fine chariot. Very fine indeed.
Hello, Phaeton.
Delona,
What is all this?
I'm building a new chariot to race in the next challenge.
I am sure you will do very well.
You really think so?
Are you ready for that ride now, Delona?
Phaeton, my boy, how are you?
Who are you?
They call me Dionysus. Poetry is my passion. Merriment is my song.
How do you know me?
I am a friend of your father's, an old friend. What are you going to do with those wheels?
I'm building a chariot for the race tomorrow. I really need to hurry.
Really? Well, you are the son of the greatest chariot rider on Mount Olympus. A talent that runs in the family, no doubt.
I hope so.
But those wheels, they look a trifle rusty. Why not use your father's chariot? There is none faster in all the heavens.
He won't let me ride it.
This is going to take some work. You realize this homemade contraption will be no match against the gleaming new chariot Lexicus has. But then, his father can afford the best of everything.
What else can I do? This is all I have.
Seems like such a waste. Your father's chariot, just sitting there all night, unused. And he is such a heavy sleeper. He wouldn't even notice. It's up to you, of course. You are entitled to lose this race any way you wish. But I know one girl who will be very disappointed.
Delona? You know her?
I know everyone.
There. It's done.
But what about horses? You cannot win without good horses.
I know, but I have very little money left.
No problem. I know of a couple of sturdy steeds you can get for a bargain.
Are you sure these are fast horses?
Don't worry, my boy. They are wild things at heart. You just have to know how to bring it out. My magic will make them madder than a nest of hornets. Even Helios couldn't control them. Better give them a good drink before putting them through their paces.
Slow down! They have gone mad!
Nice driving, Phaeton. Must have been hard controlling those wild horses. You should take up something less dangerous for a hobby, like weaving or cooking, perhaps?
I can beat you in a race, Lexicus.
With what? That contraption?
No, with the fastest chariot in the world.
You're dreaming, Phaeton, as usual. You are a loser, and you will always be a loser.
I will show you who the loser is. Meet me at Falling Rock just before dawn.
No, Phaeton. That is a dangerous mountain trail.
Do you have the nerve, or are you a coward?
No one calls me a coward, especially a nobody like you. I will see you at Falling Rock.
Boy gets girl, God gets orchards. Exactly how I planned it.
You are going to bet on that scrawny kid?
That scrawny kid will win back my orchards.
We accept your wager, Dionysus.
There it is, Phaeton. Glory and love await you. Remember, the spoils go to the victor only, if you know what I mean.
Delona.
Phaeton, come back!
I'm flying too high! I have to pull them down! What am I doing wrong? done. If only I had the chance to do it over again, I would make the right decision. Do it over again.
If they ran the wrong way, why, time itself would go backwards.
Turn! You will obey me! That's it! Back! The way we came! You were right. I could not control the Sun Chariot. I could have destroyed everything with my selfishness.
It is better to learn a lesson late than not at all. But there is always a price to pay for your mistakes. The green forest, where you always loved to roam, is now on fire. It will become the great desert of Ethiopia. This will serve as a reminder of the error you made every time you see it.
Yes, Father. I will always remember.
Now hurry. The sun is due to rise, and you have a race to win.
I knew he wouldn't have the nerve to race me.
Maybe he has come to his senses.
It is almost dawn. Where is he?
Where is this great champion Dionysus talked about? There will be a price to pay if the race is forfeited.
That is the fastest chariot in the world?
Where is the Sun Chariot?
I don't need my father's chariot. I will race Lexicus on my own terms.
But you will lose!
It doesn't matter.
Easy for you to say. I am going to be roasted.
I dedicate this race to you, Delona.
This is very dangerous, Phaeton. Will you not reconsider?
I gave my pledge that I would race, and I must honor that pledge.
Then I accept your dedication. Take this. May it bring you luck and keep you safe.
Are you ready?
Ready to send you to your doom.
Yeah! 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 Ha! 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 I will give him that. Helios has taught him well.
You see, I was right. I will enjoy that treasure of yours, Poseidon, and your golden war shield, Ares.
Yeah! Yeah!
You did not have to do this to impress me.
That may be, but I did this for myself, Delona.
Hold the reins tight and lean with your body. That's it. You have learned your lessons well, my son.
I have a great teacher.
There is someone else who has a lesson to learn.
Really getting hot. I'm going to have to speak to Helios about the weather.
Huh? May you have a better crop next year, Dionysus!
Phaeton had learned a difficult and valuable lesson. Doing what you know is right is the mark of a true hero.